Today's question comes from Pamela. How do I know if my Google ads are working? So first off, Pamela, this is a great question. It's also a very difficult question to answer on our questions box. And the reason it's difficult is because how you know your Google ads are working relates to how they are set up. So first off, when we set up Google ads, we set up your Google ads so that we are tracking something called conversions. A conversion can vary based on your business type. So, for example, if you're a service business, one of our conversion types might be a phone call because sometimes people would rather call you on the phone. So, I want to track if someone called your business. That's a very important conversion. For some other business types, it might be that I drove them to your website and they filled out an online form. The form might be for something like a consultation, but it also might be for 10% off their next purchase. Again, this is a point of capture where we have gotten the customer's information and we know that they're truly interested and that what drove them to the website was the Google ad. Another conversion type, again, depending upon your business, may be a text message or an online chat. Again, a way for a client or a customer to have provided you with a start to a conversation. The beginning of a conversation can be a great way to track a conversion. Of course, the ultimate tracking of a conversion is an actual online sale, but not everyone sells directly on their website. So if you do sell on your website and you have an e-commerce site, be sure that that is a conversion you are tracking. So these are a few ways for you to know. Your Google ads would be connected to those conversions. And within your Google ads, you would see what ads and what campaigns are driving what types of conversion. Be sure that you break out your conversion types so that you can track the difference between your phone call conversions, your online sales conversions, and your form conversions. This is truly how you will see if your Google ads are working. Now, Pamela, I know if you're doing this yourself, some of this may be difficult. So for all of you, if you're starting your Google ads on your own, I would encourage you to have some support on setting up conversions. If you'd like to proceed forward and look at some other things, another way you can tell if your Google ads are working is to look at your Google Analytics. Are you seeing a growth to your website from people who arrived at it from your Google ad? Did they spend time looking at your content? Again, a great way to know if it's working. If you do not have the tracking conversion, you won't know if they took the next step to contact your business or purchase something, but at least this will give you a beginning. Last and definitely not least, but the old school way is if you're not running any other marketing that is substantial and you see a lift in phone calls or visits to your business or online sales and you don't have the tracking, but you hadn't been doing any other marketing, it might be a good way to correlate. This is a very big data word. It's a dangerous data word where you can say, I can assume that I was not doing Google ads before. I was not seeing this business come in before. I'm now seeing it come in. I can assume that it's coming from my Google ads. I hope this gives you some ideas of how your Google ads are performing, but I want to thank you so much for putting your question in our questions box. Hopefully this helps some of you understand how important it is that you set up your Google Ads with proper tracking to know if they actually are working. And for more great tips, please visit technologytherapies.com's freebies section. And if you have a question, make sure you submit it to our questions box.